momentum. Thank you.
Hello, may I say something to a couple of the questions raised? Lieutenant Colonel Larry Smith, I've been the defense attaché from the U.S. Embassy here since June of 2008. Regarding the various versions of events that came out in the final hours and days of the conflict, from what I was privileged to hear and to see, the offers to surrender that I'm aware of seem to come from the mouthpieces of the LTTE, Nadesa and the KP, people who weren't and never had really demonstrated any control over the leadership or the combat power of the LTTE. So their offers, were a bit suspect anyway, and they tended to vary in content hour by hour, day by day. I think we need to examine the credibility of those offers before we leap to conclusions that such offers were in fact real. And I think the same is true for the version of events. It's not so uncommon in combat operations in the fog of war, as we all get our reports second, third, and fourth hand from various commanders at various levels, that the stories don't seem to all quite match up. But I can say that the version that was presented here so far in this is what I heard as I was here during that time. And I think I better leave it at that before I get in trouble.
Okay, General Mehta, sir, thank you very much for your questions. You said there are two small questions and a large questions and the third question. And of course, the third large question has also had a small portion and not a very big portion at the second part. The first portion of regarding LTT leadership being inside the vehicle and getting killed, that was transpired due to on the 17th when LTT tried to break in the 53rd Division's line and came in. There was a little bit of speculations over the communication of LTT that the leadership had gone inside the vehicle and the leader himself, the intelligence leader, and another LTT cadre is inside the vehicle. And that was the reason that his name was transpired, because that vehicle got caught to a mine and it was exploded, and that is how it was burning, and it was talking about that name. And the following day, when the body was found, the story went the other way, in the sense his body was found. That is the first part of the question. And the second part, as you very well told about this, and you this question is a question in the judicial system in Sri Lanka. And I think we as a disciplined force and also citizen of Sri Lanka, we are not supposed to talk about what is on a judicial proceeding at the moment. So I hope that you will understand for not giving a proper answer for that, because we are Sri Lankans and we go by the judicial system in Sri Lanka. So I know that, and also that we know that it's a question that been raised by a lot of people in the world, and I have no doubt that people would like to know as to how the last days was over. I hope that the judicial system will very soon give the answer to this question. I hope I answered, sir.
We will take one more question.
Good morning. I'm the Brigadier General of National Defense Force from Maldives. First of all, we would like to congratulate and thank the Sri Lankan government and the people for the successful liberation of their country from the ruthless actions of LTTE. Maldives had been a direct victim of the terrorist organization plot in 1988, attacked the country and was aimed to overthrow the legitimate government of the Maldives. This growing of terrorism in this region, and especially in Sri Lanka, had been a growing concern to us for many years. In the final days and hours of the battle, it is very understandable that things could have gone wrong. But in my opinion, and in our opinion, I think the Sri Lankan forces have done your utmost and the best to eradicate unexpected circumstances in a humanitarian crisis. And it is well known that over 300,000 people had been in the situation created by their own leadership of LTTE. So, therefore, I think the experience that we are sharing with you today is utmost important for the militaries in the region, and I think it's a lesson to learn for all of us. The Maldives had always been a contributor at our level to this campaign. We have sunk one of the LTTE trawlers in the middle of the Maldives, passing through the 1.5-degree channel in 2007 May, and without any hesitation by the government of Maldives, took the decision to destroy it and to have full access to investigate and to interrogate the occupants of that trawler. So I think